Hey, it's Matty G. We're just here to talk about chickens today. All things chickens. We had a couple of new mods released, this being one of them. Ginormous shed that holds 5,000. That's right, 5,000 chickens. Yeah, there are a few issues that I have found. Not as bad as one that I will show you. But here we are. 5,000 chickens. It has 5,000 chickens. Open that up, you've barely got 5. You think it'd be for the size of slot count that you have on this, you'd think there'd be more. But there we go. You can drive through them as well. Eggs are spawned in this area here on their old pallets. So again, a lot of wasted space in here. Something could be done. I do like the fact that you can open and close the grain bin here. But it holds 20,000 litres. The issue I'm having with 20,000 litres is once you have 5,000 adult chickens in this barn, you need at least a minimum of 25,000 to sleep 1 month. If you're doing 1 day months, not possible. Your eggs will stop sporing, they'll always be unhappy. So that needs increasing a little bit. I would say double, if not triple, the size or capacity of this. Also, if they do update it, do something with the inside. It's a bit sparse. For the amount of money you're spending on the building as well, you just like a little something inside. Then we're going to move on, I'm running along here, to the second one we got that was fairly new. This is the outdoor large one. This can hold up to 500 chickens, and we've got 500 in there. Massive issue with this one. I really have a massive. Holds 1,000 litres. With 500 chickens, that doesn't even get through, I think, about 4 hours of in-game speed time. It certainly doesn't get past the month. So you'd have to, I think you'd have to have it on about 3-day months, and you'd be filling this up every single day. And it's even then you'll be touch and go whether or not they're happy. And of course, if they're unhappy, you get no eggs. So this one definitely needs an increase on the capacity before it's viable for any real gameplay. And it's a shame because I think this is one of the nicest looking chicken mods that we've had. But moving on, the ones that I like to talk about and I'd like to show you, and I've left the grid on for a reason, are these ones here. And it's not just chickens, but I'm showing you the chickens and the sheep here. It's these ones. They're the base game. As you can see, they're base game. They've taken the base game ones, they've modified them, they've made them look a little bit more rustic, a little bit older. But for chickens, these hold 720. And it's free placing as well. So you've got no fence here. So if you want to place more than one and build a fence line around a lot of them, you can do. You can put a nice tired fence, however you wish to do it, you can place that. We'll do one for you now, and you go for one of these little ones. Alright, it's on you. You can draw your fence however you like. Want to be really weird and just have a spiky fence line for some reason? Why not? You can do it. There's your fence. Add your grass in. I'm just doing this really rough. And then hide your grid. And your chickens are in this one massive odd shaped pasture. But I say I'm only doing it odd shaped just to show you can. It's exactly the same with the sheep. Again, I've got the grid out at the moment so you can see this is where they will roam. They won't go outside this. But if you want to make it bigger, you make it bigger. You want to make the fence line a little smaller, you can do. Just bear in mind that they may come outside that little line. And again, once you're done with building a fence or pasture or however you want it to look, straight over here, hit hide grid, and you would never know that there was a grid there. It's the base game model again, but as you can see, they've changed the look of it, and I love the look of this one. Real rustic. We jump in here. So you can see you can have 195 sheep. That's more than the base game version. It's brilliant. It really is a fantastic little mod. And I think these are some of the best ones to get. Let's show you in construction. If we go down to animals, over to our chicks, which are here. I've got lots of mods to here. Free range chicken coop, 720 chickens for 63,200. And the base game version of the biggest one, 360 chickens for 79,000. It's the same model. You put them right next to each other here. Look. It's the same model, but the modder has changed the look completely. Just by changing, making it look a little bit rough, changing the paintwork on the roof. It looks like a different mod, and it holds almost double the amount. And if we go to the sheep are exactly the same. You actually get multiple choices here. So you get the open pasture for the sheep, free range sheep, that's 50. You get the large pasture, which is what we're using here, and then you get the free sheep barn, which is sort of in between. It's 100. So if you haven't got much room, this is the one to go for. But again, you could possibly, I mean, just add one here using free mode. Just like that. And I'll get to that in a minute. But if we go to our base game version of the large, it's 65. So it's more than, that's what, almost triple. It is triple the amount of sheep. This one holds 25, and you've got 4 times the sheep in that one. The open pasture holds 15. The open pasture here holds 50. So it's really worth it, this mod, and they have increased the amount of food that you can feed them, so the tank size is much bigger. Let me just go over, grab some animals, grab a fence line, and just draw ourselves a nice little fence in. There we go. Nice, quick and easy for a minute. So yeah, we can oh, so I'm going the wrong way there. So you can get in here and you can see it looks like for once, looks like you've got more sheep than you needed. The pasture's much bigger. In theory, 195 in this one and 100 in this one, so 295 sheep in roughly. It is a small area, but look how much better that looks, especially with these rustic barns. So there's sheep and chickens for you. What I would recommend is going with these over anything else. Brilliant mod. Well, that's all from me. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.